One question we get quite a lot on Sedition is, what kind of art is on the platform? So today I'm going to tell you a little bit about the kind of art you'll find there and a bit about the history of the art that we have there. Hi, my name is Rory Blain. I'm the Director and CEO of Sedition, the platform that allows you to collect, share, trade, display and enjoy art by the world's leading contemporary artists. A question we get a lot on Sedition is, what kind of art can I find there? Well, this question is a little bit open-ended. There's no immediate answer. Sedition aims to present the very best of the contemporary landscape. So really what we want is a portal. Anyone who's interested in art can come to the site, dive in and start to explore the world of art. The point of entry might be a particular artist they like, or it might be a particular artwork that they found. But once they're there, they can dive in fully and explore everything. At Sedition, we try very hard not to be prescriptive about the kind of art that artists can put onto the platform. We do curate the site, or at least the curated platform section of the site, and the curated platform is, as the name suggests, an invitation-only section, and it's completely curated with what we think looks best, creates the most engaging display, and most importantly, guides the newcomer through the forest of choices. On the other hand, our open platform is an enormous and vast area with huge amounts of talent and works in there. And there's no one thing that you're going to find. Certainly, works that lend themselves to digital media are more prevalent on the site than anything else, but not in any one specific area. We have a lot of artworks that are derived from physical world pieces, bricks and mortar, old school artworks where digital was never intended to be part of it. In fact, when we launched Sedition, we initially grounded the site very deliberately with physical artworks, things like a Damien Hirst spot painting, the Damien Hirst diamond skull rotating on video, Tracy Emin's famous digital neons, the neon writing appearing on the screen as though her hand were writing it invisibly. All of these pieces have a physical analogue, a grounding in the physical world, and that was, as I said, a very deliberate choice. Because when we created the concept of a digital limited edition, it was brand new. Nobody knew what it was, and we wanted to provide a clear anchor so people could put a context around it and really understand what these works are and how to approach them. So that's the early works on the site. There's still an awful lot of pieces on there that essentially point back to or refer to physical world artworks. On the other hand, we have a great many pieces on the site that are purely 100% digital, executed, conceived of, and done utterly in coding. They never had any physical aspect to them whatsoever. A great deal of photography on the site comes under that heading. Of the moving image artworks, which makes up the bulk of what you find on the site, there's an even greater range. You've got pieces that come from augmented reality, pieces that come from artificial intelligence, from generative systems, interactive and live inputs, and there's amazing work happening in all of these areas. What's important to note on Sedition is at the moment what we're presenting to you is a slightly simplified version of these more complex art forms. Now that's not because we don't think they're worthy of display and we don't think they're worth attention, it's because we don't think that we can present those pieces in the best way we can, or best way possible so far. Ultimately, we have an obligation to present the very best and the most complex artworks, but that has to be done in a way that the artist wants you to see it. The best resolution, the best display, the best accessibility. Now, VR and AI and all these wonderful technologies that we find endlessly fascinating, and some of the work coming out of these areas, is something we definitely want to put onto Sedition. But in order to do that, we'd have to oblige you, the audience, to start buying very expensive hardware and complex kit, and that's not something that we want to do. The idea is to make sure that the display is the best possible, but also that the point of entry for you, the audience, is as easy and affordable as possible. Sedition definitely wants to be able to show those complex pieces, but we're going to hold back because of the obligation we have to present the best work in the best way, in a way that makes it accessible and easy and affordable for you as the audience. So for the time being, what we tend to show at the moment are recordings of the more complex pieces. An artwork that was essentially created using that advanced technology is really being presented to you as a recording. Essentially what we're showing to you are video files or still files, rather than generative or live input works. But as I said, this will change, and eventually that's what's coming onto Sedition. So the answer to the question of what kind of art is available on Sedition, well, it's pretty much anything, as long as it can be effectively communicated and displayed and delivered to you in digital media at a good cost with good accessibility. Now this will change and evolve as we move forward, but our mission, Sedition's raison d'etre, is to present the best art, and this will remain the same. Sedition is committed to showing the best of the contemporary landscape, whatever that might hold. I hope that gives you a little idea of the art that you're going to find on Sedition, and I hope you have fun exploring the platform to discover it for yourselves. This was Rory, the director of Sedition, the platform that allows you to collect, display, share and enjoy art by the world's leading contemporary artists. Stay tuned with Sedition.